a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The short completion of the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. They're trying to run it with the option. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got a man down the middle. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, getting him the ball.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's caught.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, we're going to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. He's looking deep again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. And here he goes. Across the 40. They bring him down. The Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They go with a direct snap. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick pass, the catch is made. End zone ahead, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. He lets it go. And it's caught wide open with room to run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Cardinals with 1st and 10 here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down after the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch, breaks a tackle on the play, and makes a decent gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. They get the completion. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a draw play. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Raiders all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. Nice grab. It's Cook. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. With the catch, it's Cook. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the completion made. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. No throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground, and this defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. It's caught in the crossing pattern. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Or it's snapped to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And the Cardinals have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Cardinals are in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown Cardinals to put them on top now. So if you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. And they hand it off to the back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to the left. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big game. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. The defense showing blitz here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Let's it go.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
crucial 3rd down and goal. He hands it to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Washington State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Lose the ball to the 33.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Direct snap to the back. Powering through. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And the back gets the football. Loose football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, you're trailing in a game like this in the 2nd half, an opportunity in the red zone at the very least to get... goal, hopefully a touchdown. The most important aspect is ball security. You got to take care of the football, and instead, they cost themselves a possession.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Second down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Grinding away on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. Powering through a tackle. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And they've got him behind the line. Much better run defense this time. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Possession game, they'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Lets it fly out of the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Pass is caught. They bring down a receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking to pass here on second down. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Wide open downfield.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Louisville. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab made by the tight end. Past the 30.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a late, deep throw. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it at the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for his back. This time it's complete. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.